and growing global movement is fighting for around the world. And as we get closer to Paris, and as we get closer to more and more of these false solutions that are going to be delivered from on high, from governments and corporations inside that summit, we need to be very clear on what the people's solutions are. And this is exactly the time to say we aren't willing to just call for climate action. We are calling for climate justice, and we need to be specific about what that means. So our core principle of no new infrastructure means no more sacrifice zones. We know that it is possible to power our lives, our societies, without poisoning or sacrificing anyone. And that includes the workers who are currently employed in high carbon sectors. As we transition, we bring those workers with us. We fight for the training that they need to get the jobs in the next economy. So speaking of jobs, we know from all the best research that if you invest in renewable energy, energy efficiency, public transit, you create 6 to 10 times as many jobs as if you invest that money in fossil fuels. This is a major job creator, but climate justice means that we aren't going to be satisfied with the kinds of jobs this unjust economic system will produce on its own. This transition that we're talking about is inevitable, but what we have to do is we have to fight to make that transition a justice-based transition. And when we think about climate jobs, it is not just about the jobs getting off fossil fuels, it's also the jobs dealing with the impacts of climate change that are already locked in, that we are already facing. And we see this very vividly in this part of the world with firefighting, right? Washington State had historic forest fires, wildfires this past summer, the worst ever. Your governor has just called for federal funds for disaster relief to help pay for it. You saw that this is incredibly dangerous work. You lost 3 firefighters this summer. These are climate casualties and need to be recognized as such. So this is very dangerous work. But one of the things I was shocked to learn is that Washington State is employing juvenile inmates to do this dirty and dangerous work. And this is quite shocking. Imagine sending 16, 17-year-old kids, and this is out of some twisted idea of scaring them straight. Now, California, they are coming to the end of their wildfire season, but because the drought in California has lasted for 4 years, the fires aren't ending. They're still in it. They're still fighting fires. Do you know that 4,000 of the 10,000 state California firefighters are prison inmates? Are prison inmates earning, some of them less than $2 a day. When they are actively fighting fires, they get $2 an hour. By some estimates, this has saved the state of California $1 billion a year. And this is all about cost cutting. And this is why I have made the argument, and we need to make the argument again and again, that the logic of austerity and cost cutting is incompatible with life on Earth. In a time of unprecedented private wealth, austerity is a manufactured crisis. There is money, and we need to go after it.